Oscar BEVIS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here today at Mr. Ohara Davies' pad in Chafford. First interview of 2020 for me. Big one. I'm sitting on the toolbox.
Hell yeah! And you're sat on the toolbox.
This is a makeshift interview. I must stress, a very makeshift interview.
I'm sorry, but guys, I've been living here for about 3 weeks now. Just before Christmas, I moved in. The sofa has been ordered, but it's not going to come until next month. There was like a 12-week wait. I was like, this sofa looks so good. I'll suffer 12 weeks. So I've got myself a little stool. Oscar sat on a toolbox.
That's like, it's not even like a
It's
decent chair. It's like a primary school chair.
It
is. How are we?
Great.
How is 2020 treating you so far?
It's gone good. Last year for me was great. I want to start this year the way that I ended last year. Go from success to success.
Obviously, we know what's in your sights. We know what you're aiming for because you've got a date penciled in now for the Golden Contract semi-final, and then you know that if you win that, you have another fight guaranteed.
Yeah.
But the big news, you and Angel Fernandez, it's gone down well on Twitter.
It has, yeah.
He's sort of someone that a lot of people respect. They're saying he's like the brains and the mastermind behind Joshua's performance in the rematch against Andy Ruiz.
Yeah.
Gone down very well, you and him.
Yeah, and I think it was. Angel's a great coach. I don't know if Angel wants me to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. But I don't think Angel really wanted to work with me when we first approached him, because when I sat down with him, he was like, listen, I think you're a good fighter, but the way you are over social media, has to change. Certain things about you outside your ring have to change. I want you to be humble, no arrogance, not with me. And I sat down and I was thinking, can I really do this? But then I said to myself, I've been humble anyway. So, after my last conference I turned into humble OD. I was like, yeah, I'm actually humble anyway. I forgot that I was actually being humble for a second.
I forgot that I was being humble.
But I'm actually humble OD now. This is easy work. So, then we had our first session together. My spar, the first one, wasn't good at all. And it wasn't good at all. And Angel showing me this movement and that movement, and it was hard to learn it. But I'm getting the gel of it now. And it took a few days for me to get gelled into the kind of style that Angel has. Angel's like quite a perfectionist. I throw a jab, he's like, no, if you throw it like this, your foot should be here. Head movement straight after you throw. When you throw the right hand, you don't have to lean in too much of it. Like, be cool, composed, calm. And I was like, everything that I threw, it was like, this is how it was done, this is how it was done, this is how it was done. And I'm thinking, what the hell am I doing right? But now I'm getting the gel with it, I'm getting the gist of it. And I sparred the other day, the best that I've ever sparred in a long while.
That was Samuel Antwi?
Yeah.
That's all the pictures
Yeah, me and Samuel Antwi had a great spar. Samuel Antwi is an amazing fighter. But yeah, me and him it was a really good spar. I could work on a few things, and he could also work on a few things. But I'm seeing what I've been learning under Angel start to come into play now, and I've got another 5 or 6 weeks. So, it's a good bond. It's like we get on well, everything's good. There's no issues. I don't like the personality, or like he don't like me. I don't like him. We work everything perfectly, and so I'm in a good place.
Is it a bit of a risk, the fact that you've entered the tournament, you got a stoppage win in the quarterfinal, and despite the fact that Angel is a fantastic trader and so highly regarded in the game, is it a risk that you're sort of changing things up now? Because like you said, you stepped into your first sessions with him and you felt like there wasn't anything you were doing right. Is it sort of a risk now to switch it that much?
If I still felt that way now, then there'll be an issue. If I was still finding it hard and I still didn't really get the gist of it, then there might be an issue. But now, I'm getting the gist of it now. And I'm improving. I could say that I'm a better fighter now than I was in my last fight. That's how confident I am. And it only took a few days. It only took 3 or 4 days before I got the gist of it. And I understand. And so, it's okay now. Now we're just making more progress, because Angel said to me, you know what, I don't really want to change too much because you're fighting in 6 or 7 weeks. He said to me before, and because you're fighting so soon, I don't really want to change too much. But there's a few things that I do really want to work on, and a few things that I can improve before fight night. I'm not going to change your whole boxing style, but what I feel needs to be changed, that's what I'm going to come in and I'm going to change.
Camp life. So you're in camp at the moment, like you said, a couple of alterations. Would we be able to expect bigger alterations if you were to progress in the semi-final? Or if you were to progress and perhaps say get a stoppage win even, would it be keep it the same, or would you look to move it even further?
I want to move it even further.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here to learn. And that's the thing about being under Angel, that not disrespect to any other coach I've ever been with, but when I've been with any other coach, it's more going through the gist of things. So I'll go gym, you spar, you do your pad, you go through the gist of everything and movements. And when you're doing that, it gets a bit boring. And I've realised in my boxing career, I've been kind of bored in the gym. Like, I know the drill, I know what I'm doing. You shadow box, you get the pads, hit the bags. But when Angel tells me this is how it should be done, and do that movement, and then I'm not understanding it myself, I'm like, oh yeah, that's actually so right. Like, when you move this way, you throw that punch, you move that way, you throw the other punch, you throw, you move this way, you move that way. If they're orthodoxies, you move one way. If they're southpaw, you move the whole other way. And I'm learning so many new things, and it's exciting to learn, and I don't want to stop learning. So we need to learn. I'm taking as much as I can from this man. All that wisdom and that understanding of boxing and the knowledge that he's got, I'm taking it all. If that means that I've got to be humble OD, I'll be humble OD. I can extend humble OD for another 5 years if I want to. I can extend humble OD. That humble OD doesn't have a timeline. When I said that I'm going to be humble OD, I never said I was going to be humble OD for this camp. I just said I'm going to be humble OD. But I can extend it. I can extend humble OD for the rest of my boxing career. I don't need to be arrogant again. I don't need to talk much. I don't need to be rude to anyone. I don't need
Let
to
the fist do the talking.
Exactly. So when we sat down and he said that to me, I was thinking, if this was 3 years ago, maybe the answer would have been no. But now, I can do it. I can do it.
Right, I was going to ask you about camp life. I got to. You picked me up. You went into the shop, bought some eggs, come back, cooked them, and put them on jam on toast.
I'm a chef. Come on.
Eggs on jam on toast.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know.
I've got weird taste. Do you know what I do? So I'm a chef. In case you guys didn't know, OD 2-tank chef. I make breakfast for myself every single morning. Obviously, I've got Winnie's Meals, the best in the business, so they do my lunch and my dinner. But for breakfast, I do my own breakfast. What I have the same thing every day. I have toast, jam on toast, eggs on top of the jam, and when I'm not in camp and I feel like it, I put ketchup on top of the eggs. So it's a ketchup, egg, jam sandwich. Doesn't that sound amazing? Come on.
That is vile.
Come on.
That is vile. The golden contract. Everyone knows what fight we want to see out of 4 left, and what you would want. Do you know much about how the draw's going to be done? Because when you've got 8 men and it's a quarter final, you can do the sort of picking. But when there's only 4 of you, it's just a bit. For what it's basically, it would be one person picking one, and that's. So do you know much about how the draw's going to work?
I think it's going to work the same way.
Yeah.
I think.
So one person gets a pick, and that's it.
I think so, but I'm not complaining, because it goes by alphabetical order, and I'm going to be getting the first pick. So hopefully I get the blue ball. Yeah. So I don't really know. To be honest, I don't really care. I don't care who I fight. For me, I'm a fighter, a warrior. I've never backed down from any fight. Look how many unbeaten fighters I've faced in my boxing career already. Look how many good names I fought. Look how many risks that I've taken. I ain't scared of any of these motherfuckers. None of them. So it don't matter who. I don't care how it's done. I don't care if I don't get a pick. I don't care if they say, you know what, there ain't no pick, we're matching you against him. I don't care. I'm here to do a job. I'm here to fight. I'm here to work hard in the gym, me and my coach, and then I'm here to fight. All the other stuff, who I'm fighting against, that's not really my concern. I'm just here to fight.
Would you say your favourite in the tournament? Out of the 4 guys left?
I don't know. Probably on the bookies, yeah, but I never look at numbers. The thing about numbers is that numbers lie. numbers lie. Look at Mike Tyson when he fought Buster Douglas. He was a favourite. Look what happened. He was like 50-1. He was like 50-1, and he got his ass whooped. He got stopped. And I remember somebody come up to me before my last fight when I fought you, and he was like, "Listen, I've seen you down as a favourite. I've got money on you. You were down as a favourite, and everyone coming up to me talking about I'm the favourite. And what I can do is I can give a fighter a false confidence. False confidence comes from once you start believing all these numbers and stuff. So I don't look at that. I don't look at that. All I know is if I worked hard, I'm gonna win the fight. If I haven't worked hard, I'm not gonna win the fight. That's the only numbers that I know."
Okay, I want to talk about Josh Taylor quickly. I say quickly, this probably won't be quick. What do you make of his move to Top Rank and MTK, and the fact that he's left Cyclone, and sort of what's come out after the statements that have been put out by Cyclone and Shane McGuigan?
To be honest, it's quite shocking because he had his biggest fight of his boxing career for Grays. He had a great win. He's had a great boxing career so far under Cyclone, under them as a management coach to McGuigan's. They built him to who he is. I'm not sure what kind of issue they had, but to get a new coach now, I don't know. Most people get a new coach once they stop improving, but he's the best that we've ever seen him, and he's got a new coach now.
Is that the main worry? Not the fact that, forget the promotional stuff, the main worry is that he will now not be working with Shane McGuigan.
That's the concern.
Who turned him into a world-class fighter.
That's the concern. Management can change. You can change management. You can change your promotion anytime. But a trainer, if something isn't broken, don't try to fix it. But we don't know what kind of issues they had. If the issues they had was financial, and it affected their friendship, or if it affected like their friendship and stuff, then I guess he would have to get a new coach. But I'm guessing for him that would have had to be a last resort kind of thing. I don't think that he just got up one day and said, "You know what, I'm gonna get a new coach." No, I'm guessing that Taylor tried everything that he can. Because to get a new coach at this part of your boxing career is a very dangerous thing. So this must have been a last result for him. But one thing that I can say is that being under Top Rank, I only know good things about Top Rank. I've never worked with him, I've never met Bob Arum, but I've only heard good things about Top Rank. And when you're talking about MTK, come on, it speaks for itself. MTK are the best management in the business. The best. There is no one as good as MTK. MTK are the best, by far. Like,
a ridiculous stable of fighters now.
Yeah.
Under MTK.
It's not fighters. MTK are working for their fighters. Like with me, when I had the issue with my last coach, because I'm not sure if you guys know what happened, I made a video about it on my YouTube page. He was coming to the gym a whole hour late, a whole hour and a half late. He wasn't taking it seriously, and obviously he had a few personal issues. So many things I could go into. But he was having a few personal issues at home. But I'm thinking, I'm in camp, I can't handle this. And so on a certain day, I was like, you know what, I phoned up MTK, I phoned up Adam Hart. I was like, Adam, I'm not working with this guy no more. I need to get a new coach. And I was going crazy on the phone. I was like, but I've only got 7 weeks left. What am I going to do? I'm on the phone panicking. Adam Hart was like, OD, relax. He phoned me back in about 2 hours, and he had a whole list. He was like, you could do this, that. So from the second that I phoned him, he spent his whole time or his whole day trying to get me a new coach so that I can be happy. And I'm thinking MTK have got a few hundred fighters on their books. So imagine doing that for everyone on their books. They're working for their guys. Where if it was the other manager, I don't know what they'll do. They'll probably be like, I don't know, let's see what we can do. But with MTK, it was, let's not see what we can do, let me see what I can do, and I'm going to help you, and you can have the final say. So that's why I'm glad that I've signed to MTK to this day. I'm still glad that I signed to MTK, and you know what I mean? And I want to stay with them for the rest of my boxing career, hopefully.
Shout out to Adam Hart. He is an absolutely lovely bloke, isn't he? Mm-hmm. He doesn't look like a lovely bloke. He's a scary bloke.
He is, isn't it?
But he is a lovely bloke. When I put on Twitter about let's do some Q&A questions and whatever, one person did put, you should now link up the McGuigans. And
me?
Yeah. And
come on.
You and Shane should get together and try and fight back, and it all ends with you and Josh. The revenge of McGuigans in your corner.
That'd be a good little storyline, wouldn't it?
It would be, yeah.
Nah, I'm good. At the moment, I'm under Angel Fernandez, and I can't look any further. I've never met a coach that knows as much as this guy knows. And
what's his stable of fighters now? Who's he got? So
his stable with him. His stable with them isn't big. I remember, like Angel's got everyone wants to be coached by him, especially after this last AJ fight. That's when Angel really got on the map. And since the AJ fight, everyone wants to train with him. But the time when I met him, he was like, I don't want the stable to be big. I only want it to be a small stable. I don't want too many fighters. I only want a few fighters. So at the moment, I know that him and AJ are like how they're doing their thing now. He's got me.
Does he still work with Isaac Chamberlain?
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what's been going on there. But Isaac, he's out in the States right now. He's with Georgia Rubio. He's in the States, so I'm not too sure what's going on with him and Angel. But as of now, in England, it's just Josh and me.
Not bad company to keep.
True, yeah.
Is it the fact that he's training you and the world heavyweight champion?
Yeah, true. I spoke to him last night. I'm like, there was a good fighter in the gym. I was like, Angel, if I was you, I would take on that fighter. But he said to me, oh, you know what, I want to keep a stable, small, blah, blah, blah.
Who was the fighter?
Oh, I can't really say. But to be honest, Angel's not about, he's not about quantity, it's about quality. It's not quantity, it's about quality. And yeah.
Gold Star Promotions is proud to present Floyd Money Mayweather. The man himself is coming to the UK for his UK tour, February and March 2020. For all info and tickets, goldstarpromotions.co.uk.